I really love the history of Rawcus because it wasn't planned. So it started with, I was employed to make a 15-minute short piece to open a conference. And the conference was called Unlocking Potential. And at that time I was working in a number of drama programs with people with disabilities, and in each of those programs I thought there's one or maybe two sometimes people who I think, you know, these are artists, and in that program there's only so far that they can go. So I suggested for that program, for that project, that one, it was a group of people with and without disabilities, which felt really important to me, and two, that it was for people who identified as artists. So we put a call out, and the call out was, if you're an artist, come to this audition. And 8 people came, and they were the 8 people who began the company, basically. It was kind of this wonderful process of self-selection. And we made this little piece, 15-minute piece, that opened the conference. And from there we just went, oh, we need to keep working together. There was something, an energy and a kind of excitement. I think we all felt that we'd found something in each other. And so I then applied as a Kickstart emerging artist for Next Wave to do a little project. And that was the beginning of our first full piece.
Well, we are making a show catalogue. It's all about sadness and happiness, and also it's about trust and friendship.
I think there is the way we make work, I think there's a correlation between the form and content of our work and who the performers are, regardless, like who they are, and we have performers who have a disability, and that shapes their worldview and view of the world. So in that respect, yes, but every individual in the company, their worldview, their experiences, their hearts, their minds, their bodies influence the form and content of the work. And disability is one part of that experience, but it's about every individual in the company is part of that conversation.
Although it may seem seamless and effortless, it's, you know, that's evidence of years of having worked together as an ensemble. But we're very connected, and when we work as an ensemble, there's a real sort of either relinquishing or adding of how you play with others, and we often, it's not competitive, or it's very generous, it's really open, and it's a quality that, you know, is in Rawcus shows. But Kate's process also allows for, you know, the individual and the, you know, other relationships to emerge.
The way we relate to each other is fairly unique, I would say, in this company. But I think it's a role that, a way of working that is, I can't imagine any other way that would work for a creative process. And I think more and more people are looking to doing that in different types of ways. There's the access things like, you know, there is the practical things like we try and have our shows interpreted, and we make sure prices are accessible. So there's the kind of logistical, practical, accessible things that are deeply in mind when we make work. But in terms of making it easier for people to come into the work, I don't know if we do anything specifically about that. We just try and make the best show that we can possibly make together, and hope that it resonates with people. But we don't hold people's hand through it, or try and make it easier for them to understand it. In fact, complexity is something that I think is really important in our work, and layering of images. And it's not, we don't make work which is about a cohesive narrative. So we're not going, do you think they'll get that bit happen there? It's more, we make an experience for an audience, and we invite them in to make their own, we invite them into a dream.
As a professional artist, I would like to say to the rest of the world that I want to let the world know who you are.